Let's get this thing rolling. The Gators will put total effort to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will have first crack at this one. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Florida's offense will get the ball for the first time. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see, Jesse, where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Smith wants to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, Next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the air, it's Barrett. Under fire. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Breaks into the open. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Grabs it in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Fourth and short means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances of going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
On fourth down, going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, running back gets the give. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Smith dropping to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and
the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Offense working from the pistol. To the air, it's Barrett. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kentucky. When this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Smith wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This is a really good call because that angle route is tough to cover, especially on a 3rd down.
And that's a really tough route to cover because the running back looks like he's going to the flats and then cuts it right to the middle of the field.
Into the secondary on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man quickly. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Might as well stick with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
Touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Gilmore. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking for a man. It's Barrett. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Oh, they're after him! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Outside the pocket. Lets it go. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
The good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hawkins. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the ground with the counter. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Gators line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Not enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Back to pass, it's Barrett. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll run play action. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Clark. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Gators with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Across the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Barrett. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Here's a return from midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's...
He's looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the 4th quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
There he goes. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running to the left. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Working that left side now. Open space at the 25. Takes it out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4-yard line, and what a play on that one. And the Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Moving out to the right. Dumps it off to the flats. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
29, Kentucky 7.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Hauls it in. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Gilmore. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Gilmore. Finds a little space. Flying down the right side. The 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game and take the W into the pocket.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Did the work himself. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Clark. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
56, Kentucky 14.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Barrett. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on 1st down. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great.